their teachers they've had to deal with, they might as well be talking to a wall, because, you know, the kids at that point have decided they're not learning anything, and fuck you. And I can't blame them. I cannot blame them at all. I mean, why the hell would you even put up with... I don't understand any, you know, these days how kids could put up with that. Or younger people, I should say, not really kids. I always try and avoid that. I remember how much I fucking hated being called, you know, kid when I was a teenager. You know, you're younger than me. Okay, that doesn't make you a kid, it makes you a younger person. Like, alright, let's move on. I guess I'm lucky. I still vaguely remember how much, or well, actually, I still well remember how much I really hated being treated certain ways as a teenager. And I try to avoid it. There's a lot of ways adults treat teenagers, and I never, you know, I don't think they ever think about it, because they apparently like to forget as soon as they're old enough, but a lot of it's really fucking insulting. The best way is to be honest and straightforward about things, and that's how you actually make people grow. I think that's one of the main things that you should pay attention to. A lot of people seem to like to lie to to children frequently, and I have not understood this, because eventually all the lies will catch up. And it's not really your life you're fucking up if you lie to them all the time. And they say that, you know, kids these days are one of the least prepared for real-life generations in, you know, years and years. But, it's not really the young people's fault, is it? I mean, they can only, you know, young people can only do what they've been taught. If they've been taught badly... This is bullshit. I wonder if getting hit by spikes counts. Probably. But, yeah, you can only do what they've been taught, so fuck it. Teach them better and shut up. You know why everyone... You know, that's the other thing. You know why most teenagers have a, well, people have a teacher that they remember the most when they graduate high school? It's because it's probably the person who actually treated them like they weren't retarded. These days, what with all the bullshit that tends to go on worldwide, more and more people are starting to treat, you know, young people like they're goddamn dangerous animals, and that's not going to help either. I mean, I'm firmly behind the idea that now and then you need to belt a kid about the ear hole if he's trying to, you know, if a kid is trying to, you know, get violent or, you know, something like that. I'm saying kid in this case specifically because, oh my god, because anyone whose first, you know, resort is violence is a fucking child. And that's probably gonna annoy people, but damn it, I don't care. If someone's trying to resort to violence, fucking hit him. Just fucking hit him. I'm gonna go with the Spelunket. There's literally no reason not to if they're trying to do it first. Armor up. Yeah, I'm gonna take the armor up. Favorite. I don't know, if someone's trying to be violent, or if someone's trying to be stupid, beat the shit out of them. I get a little bit tired of all the mollycoddling. But at the same time, that's why I think video games are a great release for, you know, young people. For any people, actually. I mean, yeah, it's violent and blah, 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 and real studies, not the ones run by, you know, people who are trying to prove their own point that, you know, video games are bad and kind of prove that video games actually allow people release and it makes them less angry and less violent. This is, you know, real information done by independent sources. And any goddamn adult who plays video games could tell you that. Now, any goddamn person who goes out to work and has a stressful day, or goes out to school and has a stressful day, then comes home and shoots like 60 people in the head in a video game will tell you, hey, you know, I feel better. I don't feel angry anymore. I did something that hurts no one, and it helped cure my stress. And that's what video games are for. Video games are fun stress relief to keep you from, you know, going on a killing spree. The problem is that no one's really taking account is that the fucking lunatics who are violent anyway probably would have been that probably would have committed violent acts after watching a movie or a television show with violence. It's not the game that made them crazy in the head. They were crazy in the head to begin with, then there was the game. And you all just lost the game, by the way. No, but, not this bullshit. Let's see how good. Sure. Now, my brother actually told me how to beat this. I just can't remember for the life of me. That's not it. I think this is about right. Oh, damn it. That was not it at all. Metroid 78. Oh, well. I'll eventually get it. No, but I don't know. I just believe that you should probably... There will eventually... Oh, really, bitch? Well, I'm not gonna have it yet. No, I believe that eventually we'll come up with better ways, because that's what we really do need. We need better ways of recognizing dangerous people. People that don't quite know the difference between reality and fantasy. And, they need... I'm not even saying that we should, you know, do anything bad to these people. These people obviously have problems. Because, I don't know, since I was, like, 5, I've been able to tell the difference between reality and fantasy. And that's not to say I wouldn't sit there and imagine shit, because I was a 5-year-old. That's what 5-year-olds fucking do. What in the hell is the point of this room? I don't even see a midget. Oh. Oh, god. But yeah. I mean... Trying to remove... What do I want to do? I think I'll go with the spell sword. No, but trying to remove... Or, you know, control video games, it's... Well, it's like the bullshit that went on with the Comics Code Authority and a bunch of other shit, you know, in the 60s and, you know, well, 50s and 60s. Let's go. It will in no way help. It is a band-aid, and people will find another way. I mean, it's the fucking... This is the age of the internet. Shit happens. You can always find a way. They're independent developers right now for video games. If you try and do something like ban video games, all of a sudden we're going to get underground developers. I'm actually kind of cool with that, because that's what fucking happened in, you know, back in the day with comics. All of a sudden there are underground comics that printed shit on the cheap, you know, as cheaply as possible. Would, you know, print a bunch of really inappropriate comics, run, and, you know, then basically run away and set up somewhere else. I might as well grab that one here. I mean, Tijuana goddamn Bibles are the perfect example of that. They're called that because they're usually printed on really, really cheap paper somewhere in Mexico, and they were, well, what we these days would probably end up calling doujinshi, which, you know, means someone had drawn porn of really famous cartoon characters, or, you know, sometimes actual people, and they were printed on cheap-ass paper, and you could usually get them for a couple cents if you could find them. It was illegal to own them. You could get in a whole lot of trouble for having them. And, of course, lots of people wanted them. And I have p.a.d, so awesome. I need to remember to check that. I mean, and the funny thing is, these days, they are worth a goddamn fortune. Because they were usually incredibly short run. You know, maybe at best a couple hundred of them were produced. And any of them were found by authority figures were usually destroyed immediately. So, oh, motherfucker. So, yeah. A nice collection of Tijuana Bibles if your, you know, great uncle or great-great-grandfather turned out to be a huge, you know, smut fiend, can actually pay for a goddamn year in college if you're lucky. Alright.